Well, hello and happy Thursday. How are you? How is everybody? Make sure to let me know that you're here with giving me a comment. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. I am happy to be here this evening to share some fun ideas with some of the new product. And as everybody's jumping on, I'm curious to know how everybody's holiday was. And did you have snow? That was my thought. Did you have snow? Oh, hi, Susan. You're in Florida. Well, no snow there, right? Oh, gosh. We didn't have snow either. Honestly, I kept thinking, this must be what it feels like to have Christmas in Florida, because it was kind of well, it just reminded me of a Florida day, except without the heat. So, hi, Linda. You're pooped from shopping, huh? Well, hopefully you got some good deals, right? My hair is, I have my heater on. And my hair, my hair just keeps getting right here and tickling me. So, hi Diana, welcome everyone. As you are coming on, let me know that you're here. Hi Sue. Welcome everybody. So anyway, those of you that are here and you are familiar with who I am and what I do here every Thursday, unless we have holidays or something, where I have to change it. But my name is Barb Replay, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. And I am glad that you're here. If you are catching this on YouTube, make sure to give me a thumbs up, because that does help immensely in letting other people find the video. So, hi Jeanne, Happy New Year, yes. Hi Nancy. So, and if you are on YouTube watching this, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so that you'll get notifications when I add things, upload videos and stuff. So, well, I am happy that you guys are here and that you have taken time out to be with me. I do need to check one thing, because my little icon that I need here. Hi, Lynn, and welcome. It's not showing me what I need to see. So give me 2 seconds, and there we are. Let me see how many I have going on here. Okay, we are good. Happy. Makes me happy. Okay, sorry I had to look down. But I had to do that in order to check on what was going on here, because my little icon is just spinning. Well, I have some sneak peeks for you. Of course, if you're a demonstrator, you have your little minis, and I understand that some of my customers have their catalogs. Yay! I am not able to open that up until January 4th and really go through it with you, but you can see the products that I've pre-purchased, because as demonstrators, we get to do that, right? And that's the fun part. We get to get things first. So, I'm going to share some of that with you. Before we go there, I am going to share who the couple winners are for the last couple weeks, and let them know that they won for actually sharing the video for me. Oh, speaking of videos, I do want to say something. I had kind of just shared a previous video so that you'd have something to go back and look at, and hopefully you'll go back and click for the either where it says media or files or videos. Everybody's might look a little different, but all the videos that I've done for over a year are there, and you can go back and look at all that fun stuff. So anyway, with all that said, there was a very beginning of the clip that the volume wasn't working, and then it picked up when I went to my hands. So anyway, that was back when I was learning on some of this technology stuff. So anyway, All right, so let's turn the camera down, and you will see me. I will be in this little corner right over here when I turn the camera down, so you can watch me or just watch my hands, whatever you prefer. There we go. And our winners are Pam Simmons and Sue Barton. Now, Sue, I don't believe I have your address, so if you are watching, make sure that you let me know your address. Pam, I believe I have yours. I have not gone back to check and see. It always is very helpful. Oh, good. I hope you go back and watch it, Diane. Actually, there was some good stuff on there. That's why I put it out there. So, but so at the very beginning, it's no sound, and I did comment so that you would see that. So make sure I have your address, and these are the 2123 in color gems that you will be getting. All right. So what are we going to do? We are going to look at some of the new product, like I shared, and with that new product, you guys, is some amazing stuff. And I played with this. I actually did this in a swap. And so I wanted to share how to use the products, this suite, or actually it's a bundle, okay? So I am going to pull it out. This is the Love and Happiness with lots of love and congratulations. There's a Valentine greeting in here, weddings, anniversaries, all of that. So yeah, this stamp set is a bundle. The bundle are these pieces right here. So you've got two little pieces that will cut out some of the words. Then you've got some flowers, some leaves, and then these two really cool hearts. Now the really awesome thing about this is this heart right here. This is called Bouquet of Love Dies. All right. So I'm going to pull this heart out because I want to show you how to use this with your embossing folder. It's really amazing. So where's my embossing folder? Oh, it's over here on the machine. Okay. So in this bundle, since I can't open the catalog and show you, in this bundle there is a folder. Now see how there is a heart in the middle of this folder? All right. It is designed so that you can take this die and you lay this die right here, right in that section. You take your piece of paper, designer paper, and you lay that down where you're going to cut that out. Okay, I've already cut this out. I'm just showing you. You lay your paper down. You close your folder. Okay, you see the die is in there. And then you use your pieces. You use these two pieces, number 4 and number 1, for your cut and emboss machine. And you lay this down and you run it through your machine just like that. And when it comes out, all right, this is amazing, you guys. I know we have a couple of these hybrid kits, I guess, in the catalog, main catalog. We just had one in the catalog that's going to be ending here on the 4th, and then this one is in the new. Now, here's what it would have. Sorry, I should have done this. Okay, so here you go. You've got your paper. You've put it in here, and when you pull it out, guess what? It has cut this heart right out for you and embossed it at the same time. Isn't that amazing? See that embossing? Just like that. So then you've got, and then the other thing to show you is that it does give you these little stitch marks right here, which look really great. This is Magenta Madness is the color that I'm showing you right now. It to me, it appears a little bit lighter on the camera than it actually is. So you've got this piece that you can leave or pop it out, use it like this, whatever. But I wanted to show you how you put those pieces together so that it embosses and cuts all at the same time. And that is using this heart right here. Now you also have this other little heart, but it doesn't fit in here unless you wanted to put it in here, but I would not, because then you're going to cut your flowers that are in this little section, okay? So there you go. Hi Mary, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Now another thing I wanted to share with you is you can take this heart die and you can use it by itself and cut out a heart. But I want you to see this. The stitching stays on the piece that does not pop out. And your heart, I'm going to show you this sample, your heart comes out just like a nice, beautiful heart. Isn't this a fun design? Okay, this is using some of the designer paper I'm going to show you in just a moment. All right, so fun stuff. All right, let me put this back in here. I'm going to put this out of the way, and we're going to make a card because I'm going to show you another way to use this folder. Okay, so 1 second here. Let me pull these, move these out of the way, and then we're going to make a project. Now, I've already run it through the emboss machine, but I want to show you this. Okay, can you see this? I did not use the heart die, and so now I have the heart in my paper. This is fresh freesia. So what I did is I just took this paper, cut it the size I wanted it. I put it in, laid it where I wanted this to be, the heart to be. I kind of went to the edge because where I needed everything to be. Ran that through the, just like a regular embossing folder, and then you get this there. And when I hold it sideways, I think you can see it better. See that? Okay. So there are some tips on this, and this is a great bundle. You know, if you're always doing anniversary cards, this is a great bundle. Okay, let's see here. I'm just taking a look. All right, so I have, this piece is 3 by 5 fresh freesia. This is 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4, and it's basic black. And then this is your basic white, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of just white. It's 1 inch, and then I'm going to stamp and then cut it down. Okay, so we are going to use the stamp from the Love and Happiness stamp set, and this one says, "Here's to another year of love, laughter, and happily ever after." We're going to use that stamp from this set. So let's just come right over here. I'm just going to use black, the black Tuxedo Memento. Hey, if you're just joining me, welcome. Thank you for sharing, Lynn. I sure appreciate that. So let's ink this up. Hopefully I'm staying in the camera, you guys. I'm trying to, looks like I'm super close, but with this, in order for my thing here not to be right in my face today, the way, I don't know why I have it set up like this, but anyway. Okay, let's stamp that right in the middle. Okay, and I don't like that because it doesn't look like my black is super dark on my bottom section. So let's try this again. And I'm going to turn it over and go on the other side. Oh, that looks much better. There we go. See, there. Thank goodness that was on the bad side. There's the good side. I better stop while I'm ahead. Anyway, I was going to show you that it just didn't ink up very well in the Happily, and I wasn't happy with that. So, there we are. Let's clean this off really quick. Hey, if you just joined me, let me know. I know some of you guys like to join, and but it's fun to see who's here watching. All right, let's just take this, and I'm not sure how I want to cut this yet, so I'm just going to lay this up here for the moment. I'm wondering, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try to bring this up a little bit higher so I don't feel like I am, sorry for the, I don't know, I feel like it gives me a little more space here, you guys. So sorry about the movement, but yeah, wanted to get get in here a little bit higher. Okay, so we've used the embossing folder, and before I put this on here, well, let's see. Yeah, before I put this onto the black, let's go ahead. I'm going to use two of our ribbons together. The black gingham ribbon is still available. You can get that right now. That is available, and it's going to carry over. They did tell us this is going to carry over. And then I'm also using the Fresh Freesia, open weave ribbon. I was right in I thought at first I wasn't sure if I was right. I'm going to use both of these, and what I'm going to do is, let's just take this. Now my heart is right here, okay? The heart indentation, see it there? So I'm going to come down here a little bit and get this snipped off. I'm going to clip that behind. Actually, I'm going to use my tape because it just, for me, it works easy this way. Now you can use glue dots to hold this behind. You could do all kinds of fun stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and put some tape here, tape that behind, and put some tape there, right there actually, and then tape that down in the back. Okay, so that's what I've got. Now I am going to take a small piece of this, because it's the same color as my paper, my cardstock. Let's see here. So I'm going to take a piece of this, and oh, that one's already done. Okay, a piece of that, and I'm going to take a piece of the gingham. And we're going to tie those together. So anybody have some fun plans for New Year's? We're not doing anything big. We're just staying with our family. We always do appetizer kind of stuff for New Year's Eve. And besides, the Michigan football game is happening, right? All right, so we're just going to take these two pieces, and we are going to tie them in a knot. Hopefully I gave myself enough. I think I did. I will not be happy if I didn't, but you know. There we go. And then all this really does is it just gives it like this sheer look. I just have to see how this side has the sheer on the top. I want that on this side, and so I've got to manipulate it a little bit, twisting it around. Okay, there we go. There we go. See that? So it just adds just that little bit there, and I am going to shift it down a little farther this way. There we go. Okay. Following me? There we are. That's an easy card. Super easy card that but I wanted to show all the ways that you can use this amazing hybrid die. So yeah, I'm using our Stampin' Seal, and this is just going to be mounted. I've got 1/4 of an inch all the way around of the black. Okay, just like that. Isn't that pretty? Now I can put it on here. You can see. Just looks so pretty. All right, and then this is actually going to go onto the white. And let's put this here. All right, just like that. Bring that white in there. Okay. And then, now, because I really don't want to cover up my pretty design there, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is, you know, there's this technique where you can just kind of cut around your words. So that's actually what I'm going to do, and just show you how easy it is. I don't know. I didn't pre-do this. I'm just working as I go here. And so pretend that this is kind of a die that will cut out your words. So it's going to be kind of the shape of the words. Alrighty. Guess I could come up here a little bit and give this a little character down here, since I've got some Y's in here that can looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to come back in here and do this on these guys. Okay, see there? See how that makes a difference and it's not just square? That's what I was looking for. All right. And then for this, I really don't want to cover up all my ribbon, so I think I'm just going to, let's see, let's move this over a sliver more. Maybe I should go the other way. Let's go this way. See, that's the cool thing about tying your little knots on afterwards. You can slide it to which side you'd like. I think we're going to go this route. I think we're going to do that. Okay, so let's grab some dimensionals here, and I didn't bring over, I ran out of all my big ones, so we're going to use some little ones here. And let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. First project is going to be finished. How many of you think how many of you have actually tried the Go Blue? Yeah, Jan, we're big Michigan fans here too. I used to work on campus at one of the student properties there, and some of the football players actually stayed in the apartment complex where I managed. So that was kind of fun, you know, really was good. All right, so there we are. And just to give a little more dimension, I mean, when you see this in person, it's so, this embossing folder is just gorgeous. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something here. For this inside heart, I'm going to take the Wink of Stella, and let's just take that. And I am just going to, I'm going to bring it up to the camera to see if you can see it, the shimmer happen. And I'm just going to rub this right over top of this embossed area. And just give some shimmer to this inside heart. Now, you could have, I could have put the cutter in here and cut this out and then pop this up. You could do all kinds of things. But this embossing is so pretty, and I wanted you to see all the different ways that you could use this folder. Yeah, this really gives it an extra. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in there. There's a little bit of shimmer. But that really makes that pop a little bit. And the last thing that we're going to do, of course, you guys, here is another sneak peek, and these are amazing. These are Iridescent Rhinestones, and look at, I've already used a lot. So I'm just going to take these, and you've got these really big ones, and then you've got medium, and then you've got the smaller ones. So let me grab here. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Marcia. Awesome. All right, let's see. How do we want to do this? And here's the cool thing. They kind of take on the color of whatever is happening. So I think, here's a medium one I'm going to grab. Let's see. What should we do here? Let's go ahead and let's put a medium right there. And then let's go down to these smaller ones. Let's put another one kind of right there. And let's go over here with a small one like that. Just to give it some bling on there. Okay, so there we are. There is my card. It's an easy card once you get it all done with the embossing folder and such. But there's number one, okay? All right. So the next card I have for you, I actually have three. I have three tonight. So the next one is pretty simple. It's just using, yeah, I already got everything pre-cut, but it's pretty cool. So we're going to use this designer paper I mentioned. We're going to use the new designer paper, and the name of it is, let me grab it here, it's called Sweet Talk. Now there is a stamp set and a bundle that you can get to go with this, but I didn't get that one because it's cutesy. It's cutesy. I just didn't get it. I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered, but I got the Love and Happiness bundle because it's right there together with it in the catalog. So, but look at this paper. I love this. And there's nice stripes, and then some candy suckers and little dots. You've got some hearts, and then like the little, I think I showed this before, but like the little packages maybe with the hearts inside, like the little sweetheart. Yeah, like these where they have sayings on them, but this is bigger. And then here you have some purple with different languages of love you. And then cool stripes, more hearts, and then more treats, and then blushing bride, kind of, let me bring this around and see how there's different variation in that paper. So there is a look at all the papers, and let me pull the card over here that we're going to do. And what I did is we are using one of the, what do you call it? New folders. Okay, we're using a new folder. Your hubby has to root for Oregon for his Wolverines. Oh, root from Oregon. Yeah, I know. That happens when you move around, right? My son-in-law got his PhD from U of M, but he grew up in Ohio. But he's a diehard Michigan fan now. Not an Ohio person anymore, even though he lived there. All right, so I have it written down. The base is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. That's Blushing Bride. And then I have some Highland Heather at 5 by 3 for the Highland Heather. Let's see here. Here's all my pieces. And then we have some designer paper, which is 2 of each design, and it's a 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. That's these little guys. Okay. We're going to be using the stamp set A Grandkid. Now, I know that some of you have grandkids. This is a great set, and it's still in the catalog. I thought it retired, and, now I'm second-guessing myself, and I'm going to look again, but I am confident. I'm confident, but, I'm second-guessing myself, and I'm going to make sure. A Grandkid, yes, it is on page 54 in the main catalog. Oh my goodness, that tripped me up for a second because I haven't used this. I don't think I've used this one. But anyway, Valentine's Day for your grandkids, you are so loved. And for graduation, birthdays, granddaughters, grandsons, this is amazing. I think this is a great set and that you really do need. If you have grandchildren, you should add this to your collection. But we're going to use this one and then all these fun pieces. So, I don't think I finished. This piece is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And again, you need 2 of each design of the small pieces, which are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then this piece is the Highland Heather. It's 5 by 3, but look at this awesome design. This is using the new gingham folder. This is one of the new folders in the catalog. Okay. So I wanted to show you that. So yeah, lots of sneak peeks today, you guys. All right. And let's see. These are just scraps that we're going to use. Now, I do have a retired heart punch here. If you get the little bundle that goes with the paper in the spring catalog, there are lots of heart dies in there. So I don't have that one, so I use this one. This is the size that I needed. We're also going to use this one of the label punches that we have. And let's get to business here. So what we're doing is, and we're also using, where are you? It's underneath here. So let me grab, we're going to use Highland Heather and Real Red. Those are the colors. I wasn't sure, actually, so that's why I have both of them in here. Wasn't sure which one I was going to use. This is the new red ribbon that's in the catalog. Now, we just had some red ribbon, but that was sheer. This is more of a cotton kind of ribbon, and it's very flexible. I really like this compared to the one that's the satin one that's in the main catalog right now. This is amazing, you guys. So this is a great red. So all I'm going to do here, let's take this, we're just going to pull this around. The first thing I'm going to do, bring this around, and I am going to tie this in a bow. So you get to watch me make a bow. All right. Come on around here. Always challenging, right? There we go. Sometimes it turns out fabulous, and sometimes I have to do a little fussy, But that turned out pretty good. So I'll take it and then trim that, and that way I don't waste my ribbon. But whatever works for you, but that's how I usually do my bows. I leave the ribbon on there till I'm done putting it together. I was looking at the comments. Hi, Shar. I was just looking. Almost New Year's. Yes, it's almost New Year's. Yeah. All right, so what are we doing? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to punch out one of these because that's what we're going to stamp on. And again, because I'm using this new, or the grandkid, I pulled out one that I can do some Valentine cards with. And yes, I am doing Valentine because that's our next big holiday, right, you guys? That you would send cards for. So that's why I wanted to feature that for tonight. Let's see here. Let me grab what I need. All right, get these pieces over here out of the way. We're going to stamp on this one. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use red this time. And I'll show you my other sample. I did it with purple. I'm going to switch it out. All right, let's ink this up. And again, with our new pads, if you're not used to stamping, you just don't want to squish it right down in there because then you'll make a big mess, right? I'm sure you guys figured that one out. All right, so I'm using the red rubber, so I'm okay with not having it on the pad. And stamp that right there. Okay. You are so loved is what that saying is. And that could go for so many things. It could go with the birthday. But I thought it was nice to go with the hearts, right? Clean that up. Okay. So yeah, I've used this little punch and I have gone ahead and punched out a purple heart. So that's what I'm going to use this time with my retired punch. And let's go ahead and put our little piece together right here. So you need two pieces of these, and this is the one that has the up and down hearts. So I'm going to put one there, and then do opposite corners like that. Sometimes I like to lay them down first to make sure that I'm going to fit them on there correctly. You guys do that? Okay, so we're going to go like this, okay? All right, that's what we need. So where's my little rubber? Did I move it? Where did I move it to? Oh, I picked it up when I picked up my cleaner. All right, so here we go. And you can use whatever paper. You know, this is a great layout for any of your designer papers. Just trying to get the same amount of space around the edges. All right, and let's do this one. And like that. And it's okay to leave some space in there. We're going to put that punched out saying right there in the center, which works out really well. All right, let's get this one, kind of measure that up, getting it equal. Do you guys have a hard time with that too? Sometimes I do. There we go. And last, let's take this one, and that will go here. And you know, of course, make sure you got your things directional here. My words, make sure my words are right side up for my purple pieces here. So there you go. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get some dimensionals here. And like I said, I have did not pull in my regular size dimensionals. I noticed they were gone and I just missed bringing them over here. Who else just joined? Miss Donna, how you doing, girly? All right, let's take, what, did I get them all off? Yeah. All right, so this little guy is going to go right here in the middle. And yes, I know it's over to the side, and that's because we're going to be adding this little heart. And I'm just going to add it flat. Now, if you don't have a heart punch and you have the paper, you can just cut a heart out of the paper. It works perfect. But see, look at that. Ta-da! All right, what's next? We're going to take this. This is going to go down flat because we've already got it popped up a little bit. And so when you're mailing things, think about that. So you've got this little bit of popped up here, but that's going to go right there. Isn't that nice? It's looking very pretty. Just like that. And how did I choose these colors? These are the colors listed on the designer paper. You always want to look at that designer paper package to see what colors coordinate, right? Okay, so that's going to go right here. Fabulous. All right, there is our second card. But we're going to add one more thing, okay? Hold on 1 second. Let's take a look and see which one we want to use. Now, if you got these at Christmas time, these are the red gems. They are perfect for Valentine, okay? Even our wonderful gems that I think are sold out from the little, from the fall catalog, those are red. Any of your red gems are going to be beautiful with these papers. So my thought is, do we use a red gem on here? See? Do we put a red gem here on the little heart? Or should we use the new ones, these iridescent? It kind of picks up the color. So maybe because we've got so much busyness on the paper here, maybe we should use these. I don't know. I think we'll go ahead. We're going to go ahead. But I wanted to share, look at how these are great too. I don't know. I really kind of like that red. Ugh. I think I'm going to have to go with the red. Okay, let's pop this on here. Just a little red right there. Look at that. It just ties it all together, you guys. Look at that. I love it. What do you think? Oh, you said the new one, Char. I already put the other one on. Ugh. I know. I hate the delay that's in our Facebook because it's so hard. I've thought about doing YouTube lives. I know a lot of the demonstrators do the YouTube, and I do have some customers that don't that are not on Facebook. So, and I think that there's not the delay in the YouTube like there is in Facebook. So, but there you are. There is the second card. So I want to show you that one, and then I saved the cutest one for last, you guys. So, of course, we've got lots of, next time, they sure sparkle. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you got a phone call? The greeting is from a grandkid. Jan, it's from a grandkid. And there's lots of things in here that you don't, there's lots of sayings you could use, especially graduation. You've got so proud of you. Congratulations. I've used this one several times already for my grandkids, but yeah, there you go. All right. Hey, welcome everybody that's joined here. We are going to go on to our third card, and like I said, this one is a cute one. This one is definitely a cute one. Hey, before I move on, I'm going to show you some samples and using some of the designer paper. Now, if you have the hearts, the scalloped heart and the regular heart that's in the catalog, here is a fun idea. A treat packet. This is the scalloped heart. This is using the one with the suckers. Now, I didn't have a full-size candy bar, but look at two of these fit down in here very nicely. Isn't that cute? Cute idea. I think I took this from, I don't know her name, but it's from Stampin' Amore. I got the idea from her. I had shared this one a little bit earlier, but yeah, this is a little bit of a fun fold, but I love this inside paper, so I wanted to use it. And this is from Peaceful Moments, thinking of you with all my heart. There's the iridescent ones, you guys. You like those? All right. And here I wanted to show you how I did the, I shared about the folder cutting out the heart. But here are the flowers that are from that paper. I've used the border dies down here. See that? This is fresh freesia, mint macaron. And this is one of the dies that comes in the bundle that I was talking about earlier. But what do you think? It's so cute. These flowers are really pretty. All right, there are some samples to share with you. Oh, I'm going to share this one. This one is what I made earlier, but see, I used the Highland Heather, and then I used a Blushing Bride heart. And so, yeah, maybe I'll put the iridescent one on here. You guys want me to do, we'll do that. Since I have one that needs a gem, let's do that, and then we're going to do our third card. So, let's pull one of these little iridescent, it's called Iridescent Rhinestones, and again, you can get these in the new catalogs. Almost all the product I'm using tonight is from the new catalog. Here I didn't do a bow, I just did a knot. So, see the difference? Here, let me bring them side by side so you can see. What do you think? Which one do you like better? I'd be curious to know which one you guys like better. They are very pretty, Char. Very pretty. So let me know. You like the bow? Red? You like the knot? Purple. See that? Awesome. All right. Let's get the next batch of goodies over here so I can share that with you. Thank you, Pam. Yes. The card with the bow? Great. Red with red. All right. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I am interested, always interested in what you guys have to, what you think. So yes, that idea that I got with from Stampin' with Amore, she does a lot of 3D items and stuff like that. You guys know I'm not super big on the 3D stuff because so many people tell me they don't use them, and I want you to use what you make. So, but that can be a card too, not just with candy bars. And we've got Valentine's Day, right? So, Linda, you like the knot? Okay. Good deal. Thank you guys for giving me your input. All right, so I told you we were saving the cutest one. Look, we're going to use the otter. This is a free set that you can get with the celebration. So with $50, you can get these cute little otters, and they go really nice with the marble papers that are free. Designer papers, but I'm going to use some of our current designer papers. You know, I want you guys to use what you have. So if you have whatever designer paper works, make that, use it, you know. But we're going to use the otter, and we're going to use the birthday. And so, oh, I love the hearts. Thank you guys. I can't always see the hearts come up here, but they don't come up on the screen right here, but they do come up on like if I'm watching the iPad or the phone. So thank you for the likes. Oh, thank you, thank you. You guys are wonderful. All right, so here's what we're going to do, and I've already did a little bit already because you guys are going to see me color already. So let's get what we need here. So what I've done is I have taken some of the pansy paper. How many of you put your pansy paper away and haven't done anything with it? Right? So we are going to use some circles, and we're going to make this cute card. Now, see how my circle has some spaces in it? Well, those are going to be covered and you won't need them. So just think about that whenever you're using up your paper. Even though you can't get a full circle, if it's going to be hidden, use it. Use it, use it. Okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and get started. This is Soft Succulent, which coordinates with this piece right here. Again, this is from the pansy paper, and it's just the opposite sides. So you can use it for more than just spring pansy you know, things. So soft succulent, this is 4 by 5 1/4, and I saved my circle punches, but the circle dies work perfect, or you can use your circle punches if you still kept them even though they're retired, you know. All right, so first thing we're going to do is put our circles on here, and the way we're going to do this is this one's going to go up here, this one will come right here, and this one is going to go right here. So let's just go ahead and put those down, okay? Super easy to put some of the pieces together before we do the stamping and the coloring. And then this is going to come like that, just like that. And then this piece, I kind of wanted it to have this at an angle instead of the stripes kind of just however, you know. All right, so let's do that. All right, and then we're going to stamp our otter. And I'm using basic gray. Chose to use a basic gray because I'm not using blends. We are going to use our watercolor pencils. What do you think about that? How many of you guys have the watercolor pencils? Oh my goodness, let's see. All right, so ink this up. I don't have the new basic gray. I have the old one. That's still the old style pad. So, all right, let's get this little guy over here, just because. And he does fit. He, she, it. Let's get that just like that. And there you go. He's on there. Woohoo! I always love it when I make it the first time, right? Let's clean this stamp off. Hi, Taryn. Forgot today was Thursday. Oh, good. Come back and watch the replay. I think you'll like the cards. You have an old set of watercolor pencils. I'm not sure. These are still in the catalog. There's 2 different packages. I'm using kind of the basics, and I think this was the first package that they came out with, because it has some basic colors in there. So the colors that we're going to be using, I need the old olive. It will work. I don't have a green to go with these exactly, but it still coordinates and it works. I have the early espresso. I have the basic gray. I do need the Calypso Coral, and I also use the Daffodil Delight because I pre-stamped and cut out the little hat that's in the the set. So we're going to use that, but I figured you didn't need to see me color and cut that out too. So how do we do this? Super easy, you guys. This really goes pretty fast. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my gray, and I like to use my pencils, and I like to do a circular motion. That way it looks a little more like fur, for one thing, and it will blend up really well. You'll see what I'm talking about, because we're going to use the blender pen also to really smooth this out. So sorry you're going to see the top of my head for a while, but I don't know how else to do it with coloring. I will look up once in a while for the comments here, because I can see as they start scrolling up. You've been 2 days behind since Christmas? Yes, Pam. Hi, Abby. Pam, you were the winner. I don't know if you just jumped on here, but make sure that I have your address, because you were one of the winners for sharing, so thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, just simple coloring. Now, of course, if you prefer to use your blends, you can do that. I just wanted this a little more soft, I guess, because I think the blends sometimes can be bold, especially in the grays. And otters can be all different colors, okay? They can be grays and browns. So, yeah, you are welcome, Pam. So, yeah, just send me a private message to make sure I have your address. Okay, so there's my gray. So the next thing, oh, I need a little bit more down here. I didn't get that. Now, so now I'm going to take this early espresso, and I'm just going to bring up some of that little brown up around his little fur that's kind of sticking out here around the outside to add that. Oh, got a little bit extra there. Didn't want that. And then a little bit over in here. Okay? See that? Now, for his nose, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that in the early espresso. Just like that. Okay? So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab my blender pen. Not blends, my blender pen. I don't know if this will show it, but I'm going to bring this up close. Sorry if it gets out of focus. See, anyway, you can just see it. I'm going to show you how it looks different when you take your blender pen and go ahead. Perfect, Pam. Thank you. Your pencils are in a metal tin. Oh, yeah, those are old. You're right. You're right. Okay, make sure that your blender pen is still wet. If you haven't used it in a long time, it can dry up. I have one end that's wetter than the other. It's this one. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to smooth my color. I don't know. I'm going to try to bring this up here close to see if you guys can see it as it smooths. I get too close, it's not well. Okay, I think right there is good. But see how this is just kind of blending this, and it kind of just smooths out any markings that you have with your pencil. Now I'm going to take this brown and I'm just going to kind of blend it around. See there? You see that? It gives it a little bit of a highlight. I don't know how well you can see. Okay, let's just finish this guy up and then we'll be ready to move along. Come up around the face, and it's just, I don't know what to say besides it just smooths this out so nicely by just taking your little blender pen and going around. But look at that. See that? No lines. It looks great. All right. How do you clean your blender pen? You just roll it. I don't like to do this because it breaks down the hardness of holding your tip firm. And then just do this right here. Is the blender pen similar to the water brush? That's a great question. The blender pen actually has, I believe, some type of glycerin mixed with it somehow so that it works smooth. It's similar to water, but the water brushes, you put water in, and they're just like paint brushes with water. They're just more controlled than a cup with paint brushes, but it's similar, but not quite exactly like that. And this works great with our inks, our markers, our pencils, our pastels. It does not work with the alcohol markers though. So just FYI on that. Okay, the last thing, couple things. Gonna take the Calypso Coral, you guys, and I'm gonna make some cute little cheeks right here. So all I'm going to do is just make a circular motion with my orange, my Calypso Coral, and against that gray, it gives him this cute little cheeky cheeks. And then up here, there is a little area for his ear, so I'm going to do a little bit of color up there, just like that. See if you can you see his cheeks? See his cute cheeks? Ha! There you go. All right. And we are done except for a little bit of grass. And so, yeah, you don't have to be an artist to do this, you guys. It's just simply making marks with your grass, okay? Just going to do this so it looks like he has something that he is standing on, okay? What do you think? Super easy. See that? Instant grass. Ta-da! All right, we're done with those blender pens. And you know, you mentioned that you have the pencils in the tin. I have my sharpener from when we got those the first time, or for something. I don't know what it is, what it was with, but I kept my sharpener, which I was very thankful for. It has I think it was when we had the the wax, the crayons. I think it came with the crayons. All right, we are ready to finish up with our birthday. It's your birthday, so let's grab, what I do with the gray, right here. And I keep these strips that I cut, when I cut down my paper, I keep these, and I use them a ton. So it's birthday time, so let's ink that up with the basic gray to coordinate with everything else. And, oh, I'm going to have to get my head down in here a little more. All right, let's see. I want to make sure I get this. Let's see. Ugh, yuck. Did not work. Okay, well, we're going to use this as an example because I have another one stamped. So you're going to stamp this, and one more thing that I'm going to do is actually I'm going to pull that daffodil out and take your pencil and just highlight your word birthday. Just like that, okay? Just color that across. And then you're going to cut this at an angle and put some dimensionals on the back, and there you go. So there you can highlight with your blender pen too. All right, so let's put this card together. We're going to take this little guy. He's not going to get popped up because the hat is popped up. So that is all the hat and the birthday. So he is, I think he's a he. I've decided he's a he. So see how that doesn't, you don't even see where I had I didn't have a full circle there. So there's that. We're going to take our It's Your Birthday, or It's Birthday Time rather. And that's just going to kind of go right over here. Just like that. And I have this hat that I have colored with Calypso Coral and the yellow, the daffodil, coordinating with the papers. And he's just going to hold the hat. He's not going to wear it. He could wear it, but I think I like it better this way. Just like that. Okay? So he's holding his hat because it's party time. And our card is done. Just like that. So what takes the longest? Coloring, right? Everything else was pretty easy to prepare, and getting that done quickly. All right, there you go. Love how they highlighted the word with the pencil. Thanks, Diana. I was just looking at comments, and I have to look sideways because I can't. They're not populating quickly up here on my screen when I look up. All right, so there you go, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the different projects that we had for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and clean my stamps here. I didn't know if I had cleaned that or not. And let me bring in the projects so you can take a look at them again. Try to get them all on the screen here. Now listen, I know that some of you are waiting until that January 4th to get your goodies, so that if you spend $50, you will get a free item, and at $100 there are there's a couple things you can get. One is a stamp set with paper, and one is a stamp set that is amazing. I don't have it yet. I'll be getting it early January. But here we go. So here's the one. Here is number 2. And number 3, using the hybrid folder and set. There we go. I think you can see them all. Looks like they're all in the camera. Hopefully you can see them well. But of course, I'll put pictures up like I always do. So there you go. Let me go ahead and switch the camera over. There. And hopefully you enjoyed the projects tonight, and that I helped you understand how to use the hybrid folder and die cut at the same time. I think that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys like them. Now, don't forget to share and the video with friends, groups, wherever you can share it. I will upload this onto YouTube also. And what do I have coming up? You guys, I have an event coming up on January 15th. So if you're local, I'm almost full, actually. I just sent it out yesterday, and I'm almost full. I think I have 3 spots left because I only have so much capacity for enough distancing and all that kind of stuff, because it's going to be at a private room at Aubrey's. So, thank you guys. I'm just looking, gotta go root for Michigan State playing right now. Oh, well, have fun. Jan, have fun. So, I hope to see you again next Thursday. Come back and join me. Otherwise, just watch for different things. I might pop in on the first day that the catalog goes live, just to go through a few things. So I hope to that you have a happy New Year, and that you have a wonderful time with family if you're able to get together. But I'll see you next year, you guys. All right. Bye-bye.